Hi, William Hoyne here, and I'm gonna show you how I'm making my videos. That's gonna be a fun time. We'll take a already made video to give you some examples. So, let's go on my afterplace video. Okay, so this is the project. This is my afterplace. Link's Awakening video I've made. I'm working with Kinemaster. It's costing me $30 a year to be able to use this without having the annoying the Kinemaster logo on my videos, which I think would suck. So let's see here. This is the video. So I recently replayed The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. It was a fantastic throwback to simpler times, and while playing it I got struck by some similarities with Afterplace. You might not be familiar with Afterplace. Okay, it's enough. So, this is my Afterplace video. I just wanted to show you a bit of how it's made in the background. So first, I had to write a script for this one. I mean, like right now, obviously, I'm not running off a script. This is completely, unedited shenanigans, rambling, convoluted talk. But for this one, I've made a script. So I've read the script. You can see my voice takes here. I had to cut here. I had to cut here, and here it was the little Link's Awakening music in Afterplace, and then I wanted to add this little Negan, see that? Cool, huh? So, and I had to cut this because the full clip here is this. So I had to cut and remove some part where he says respect, and I didn't think it was that appropriated, so I had to cut to make my little meme. And all of this is, let's go back to the voice. So the voice here, I'm recording, I was reading a script on my iPad, recording the voice. Then I add some little options. I don't use the those EQs and reverbs a lot, because when I use EQ, it's just really bad. Let's say I want a natural EQ. I am a librarian and I am a librarian and I am a librarian and I work on the bottom floor. I think they all suck is what I was trying to show you here. So I don't use that, but I use a lot the auto volume, which had like some kind of compressor on the voice. So the when I speak softer, it jump up the volume a bit, and when I speak louder, it turns it down. So there's less an amplitude in the volume. So this is what I do on the voice. Here, obviously, there was some bad takes happening. Wanna hear what did I remove? Why did I change this? Let's listen to this. I am a librarian and I work. I didn't cut enough. Why did I choose to remove this? See, I've redone quite a bit of this take. Okay, we have it all now. I am a librarian and I work on the bottom floor of the library where library users aren't okay, yeah, aren't allowed to come was a rough one for me. So anyway, I had to redo that to get it done. Man, how much do I... Okay. So this is for the voice. So I'm recording the voice, and usually I'm recording totally off the script. the picture in the background is usually what I've put on the beginning of this video. Is just a random, wallpaper type of picture. So once my voice track is done, then I go on YouTube and I go get some footage for my stuff. So here I went on Nintendo Complete, and then once I get, if you go back to the beginning, you'll see myself like hitting the play button on YouTube. So as you could see here, I just totally just everything is recorded in real time is what I'm trying to say. So once I get that, I'm putting here some text. So with the text I can put some in animation and out animation. But before I do that, here I'm doing a layer text and I write, let's say, this is how I do text. All right, here I'm gonna use my usual banger thingy, put it in yellow. When I do my thumbnail, put in an outline. You can make it pretty big. This is how I do text. So once I get that, you can say in animation, I want it to pop, I want it to slide from the right, I want it to do the little thing clockwise. I really like the letter by letter, and you can make it appear a bit slower, so I quite like this. Then I can say I want it to fade out. So here on the Game Boy, it was a fantastic throwback to simpler times. And wow, then there we go. So this is how I do the text, this is how I do the thumbnail pretty much. So once I got this footage here, I recorded my own screen. I went in the game, got all the footage. This I recorded. Now for the transitions in between those things. So I chose to try this one, but I have a bunch I can do. This is the one I'm using for the Discord poll thingy that I do, but there's a lot of different type of transition you can do. It's not a big problem. So anyway, so this is how I do, and now I cannot remember what it was. And it's fine. The video is made. Oh, brush stroke. There we go. So once I do that, oh, and I need to never forget to turn the volume off on the videos, because once I have it all, then what I do is I go on YouTube, and you can see here below this track here, it's an invisible track that I use for the music. You can see the sound is pretty low. If I make it visible, this is from where it is. So this is the music. I've recorded that in real time, and it plays through the whole game. Well, it stops at some point, because here I've taken another one. I went and took the OG Zelda music. Then I put the opacity to 0, and then I can figure out my soundtrack this way. Another thing I often do for the soundtrack, because I don't always use that type of ways to put the music, is that in Kinemaster you have a bunch of tracks, and there's a lot more on the store. See, those are all types. Let's say you have rock, you have world, artist, pop, new age, lo-fi, etc. So there's a bunch of tracks, and then you can make it loop for the whole video. So at some point I was using at the Brooklyn quite a bit. So I could add that here. Then the track will be added. That's going to be the green one here. And then I can say loop until the end. And then I can adjust the volume and I'm gonna have my track playing and is inhabited by the most charming NPCs. Now it's getting crazy. It's not, you know, but this is pretty much how it's done. So as you can see here, there is a bunch of different edit because there was a lot. Oh, this my daughter filmed that while I was doing the comparison video. You can pan out, zoom. This is the whole picture here. There we go. If you want to see it all, this is how it looked. But then I've zoomed in, kind of like that. So here there's a bunch of different edit that I went and took a bunch of gameplay to put it all together and make the video. And this is pretty much how it's done. Then, once my video is made, I can say export. Then I have a bunch of different ways of exporting it. Usually I'm choosing 1080p 60 fps with the bitrate as high as it can be. This 5-minute video will be 1 gig of data. So, and then it saves. It takes about 15 to, I mean, it depends of how long the video is. This one should probably take like 5 to 10 minutes. And once I have this, I usually open up another project. Let's take this one. Oh, I can't because I don't have the pictures anymore. Yes, see, that's the thing. Then, because to save space, I have to delete. There. This is the Dynasty Warriors origin that I've just made this morning. So I'm going on the internet, I'm taking a picture, then I'm just putting some text over it, and then I press this button, and then I say capture and save, and I'm gonna have my thumbnail. This is how I do my thumbnail. And I think this is pretty much what I wanted to share. This is how I'm making my videos, recording my gameplay. Sometimes I record from my PS5, and then from my PS5 I send that video to my PS, PlayStation app on my phone. Then I download the video, and then I import the video here, just like I did in the beginning of this video with the stock picture. You can import video. It's just I don't want to open my media album because there's a bunch of pictures of random stuff that I might not want everybody to see. So I don't want to open that, but then I import my video and do the thing from there. If you have any questions about how I'm making my stuff, it's all made, I should have said that in the beginning, but it's all made with my phone. I don't use any computer to make my videos. So it's mostly on my phone, sometimes with the help of my PS5 to get some footage in games. But this is pretty much how I do things. So hope you've enjoyed. Hope it was somewhat informative. Maybe it gave you the give you some ideas to make your own videos, because if I can make video, everybody can make video. Trust me, it's not that hard. It does take some time, because once that is done, then you have to go to YouTube and you have to upload your video, write your title, do the little description, put some keywords for your video to pop up when somebody search for the terms. So there's still, once the video is exported and done, there is still a bit of work to do. But this is maybe for another time, but it's really not complicated. So anyway, this is all I have. Hope you've enjoyed. Now go do something else. Go play games, or maybe make some YouTube videos, and let me know if you do, and I'll go watch them at some point. My my watch later list on YouTube, there's like 200 videos on it, so I'll get to it. Just let me know, and I'll get to watch it at some point. All right, enough of ramblings. I think it was convoluted enough. Hope you've enjoyed. Go play games. Bye bye.